spaces with which you can create the pyramid. So for that purpose, if we can draw it on the table, so we have 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5 rows. So for the rows, we can apply one for loop, that is called the outer loop. And for the spaces, we can apply another loop, that is the inner loop, and called the J loop. So I will deal with that is the outer loop. It will deal all the rows, and J will deal with all the spaces or all the zeros that are going to help in making in the pyramid. So the third loop is also required. It will represent the pyramid, and if we can draw the table for that, you could see over here that the I loop will work from 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 times it will iterate, and the inner two loops will iterate differently. This loop is basically dealing with all the zeros or all the um, spaces. So for the first time, it will iterate for 5 times. Second time it will iterate 4 times, 3 times, 2 times, and 1 time. So this loop will work in the decrement fashion, and this loop is going to print the static or the pyramid sign in 1, 3, 5, 7, and 9 time fashion. So in order to execute and to print the first pyramid, and after that to print the third pyramid, 3 statics, basically we have applied this formula 2 into I minus 1. So what will it do? That 2 into I, 2 multiplied by 1, it will result into 2, and 2 minus 1 is equal to 1. So first, in the first iteration, it will print 1 static. In the second iteration, if you could apply the 2 over here, 2 into 2, 4, 4 minus 1 is equal to 3. So it will print 3 statics. And in third iteration, it will print 5 statics, 7 and 9. So in this way, we can create the pyramid. So you could see over here, this is our first outer loop for with the 5 rows, and there are this is our J loop that is handling all the spaces, and you could see that it will work in the decrement fashion. So we have applied started it with the 5, and we applied it's a typo. We are going to apply the I over here, so that every time the condition is going to change, and in the decrement fashion it will print all the spaces. And for the K, it will start from the 1, and how many times it will iterate? It will iterate by applying the I. You could see 1 time, 3 times, 7 times, 5 times, 7 times, and 9 times. So let's execute and let's see its demo, that how would it work. If I could show you over here, I'm going to apply my first for loop that will start from the 1, and it will work 5 times and with 1 increment. After this is my body of the for loop, I'm going to apply inner loop that will handle the spaces. J is equal to 1, J is less than or equal to I. So I think it will work in the decrement fashion. So we will start from 5, and 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. So decrement. So we are going to apply the decrement sign here. So after that, this loop will work. What will it print? It will print all those spaces. That's it. Now, in the third part, I am going to apply my for loop with the K sign, and K is going to start from the 1. K should be less than or equal to 2 into I minus 1, and it is going to have the increment. So after that, I will print the steric, and that's it. After that, when all the loops will done with their structure, I will move to the next line. That's it. So let's see what is going to happen. sorry, J should be greater than or equal to 1 because it's in the decrement fashion. So that's it. So the pyramid is properly printed out over here. So in the same way, I can also convert it into a diamond sign. How I can print it in the reverse fashion. What would I do? I will do the same set of processes, but I just want to start my I from the 5, and it will in a decrement fashion. I will start printing my all the rows, and the J will work till I, and that's it. Mm, that's it. So now the reverse pyramid has been printed with the in it will work in the reverse order. So in the same way, the diamond has been printed out over here with the two loops, two outer loops and two inner. So that's all from my side. So this is how you can work with the three loops over here. So in the pyramid mystery, again, I'm going to sum up the things that you have 5 rows. One loop, outer loop will work with the rows. You have one loop that is going to deal with the spaces, and the K loop is going to deal with the pyramid. So by applying in this formula, by putting this formula by